sure hope I have. Okay, all right. Welcome to our first Monday Zoom. It's October 4th, 2021. Is anybody else shocked that it's October? That we are in with like our holiday collection launch? Did you guys get up or stay up late the other night? Who was up placing orders? I actually didn't this time for the first time. Did it go smoothly? It was good?
It must have not been that busy because Jordy said she forgot something and went right back in, and she was in immediately. Like she did her wait at the beginning, and then if you went back in, you got on immediately. So it could not have been as busy as past years.
Nice.
My wait was only 3 minutes to begin with.
Yeah.
I thought I didn't start advertising it very early because we've done so well with the harvest. I figured they've ordered plenty, and so don't you think Scentsy's done such an amazing job with how much they've ordered? We still are selling. Did we break the record for September, or were we just short?
Or
Like
not here.
Short or something from last year? There were other countries who broke best month ever records, but we just came a little bit short. But we're still doing, I was talking with Jess about this the other day, like as a whole, our company is still doing really well. But the reason we're not selling out is because we did so well last year. We were like, please order more, please. So they ordered a ton of stuff. So like we still have lots of Black Panther. You see him? He's so cute. And then I pulled out my Sven from last year and I brought it to my office because I was going to take a selfie and post it on Instagram or something. And immediately the 2-year-old like had dragged it up to her room and I couldn't find it. So I stole it back down. But yeah, so we're doing good on stock and I'm pretty excited about it. So I just started talking about holiday with my customers because I'm still kind of pushing harvest. So here's a question for you guys tonight. Are you ready? What of the harvest 3-pack is your favorite scent? Will you put it in the comments? In the comments, type which is your favorite. There's orchard apple and spice, cranberry pumpkin spice, and then toasted acorn and oat.
Oak.
Toasted oat and acorn.
Oak.
Oak. Yes, thank you. It's been a minute since I've looked at it. Ooh, toasted acorn and oak. Toasted Akron. Oh, no, we know. All right. So most people say orchard apple, and that is my favorite too. But they're also different, you know. Anyway, I really appreciate all of them in their own individual ways, but the apple's my favorite. And I just wanted to mention this tonight. We and our customers can add individual scents to Scentsy Club. So if you love orchard apple and spice, and you don't want to keep getting 3-packs, but like you just want to get that, add it to your Scentsy Club and they'll keep making it. Or, so like this last, for September, I was like, okay, I have an order processing September 17th. So I went in, I put six bars of just the apple in, and it arrived. And I think I'm going to do 6 more in October. And then I'll just like take it down to 1. Actually, I'll put it in my one that comes every 3 months. I think I already did. So I'll just get one, you know, here and there, but it's a great way to stock up, and you can do that too. Your customers can do that too. If they're like, oh, but I don't want all of them. I just want the apple. Well, tell them to get Scentsy Club and add it to their club. Okay. So
especially,
go ahead.
I was going to say, especially for the ones that came back this year that everybody really liked, like Cozy Cardigan. I've been like, add that so you won't miss it next year.
Yeah.
If it goes away.
Mm-hmm. Just at the end of the season when they're just continuing that, or like for the LTOs, like the Harvest 3-pack or the bricks or whatever, just make sure you add them. It's within 30 days of them releasing, or if it goes longer, you have until they're sold out. But you at least have 30 days from when they add those, if they sell out. So I had a couple more things to mention. One is I'm going to do a giveaway at the very end. I'm really hoping we can end right at 9 my Central Time. And we're going to have a giveaway. So if you can hang on. And then just so everybody knows, have you heard, besides Scentsy talking about it, have you heard about the shipping container issues the shortages and all this stuff. Like I just told my family, because I've been like hearing other people say this, like, I need your Christmas list early. I'm going to get all my shopping done early. I've been hearing stuff like Dan talked about it even. I know, like I keep seeing like stock up food and everything, you know, and I don't want to get all worried about things, but it is important in other aspects, but is what's going on with. So because it is such a global crisis, I feel like our customers are more understanding than if it was just having shipping issues, kind of like last year even. I think people are just like almost used to it now. But one of the awesome things is Dan was saying, we already have a ton of stock in the warehouses. So we're doing pretty good. Whereas some companies might be low on inventory come Christmas time, like Scentsy should be okay. So that's like really good to know that they had the foresight to like order it and they've already got a lot of stuff there. There's just certain things here and there that are delayed. And so that's what's happening, like with the holiday collection, launching some of the stuff, but not everything. It's so frustrating, you guys. I'm not even going to say I'm not going to pretend like it's not, because we had our customers like telling us what they wanted. And then it's like, oh, but this one thing, you can't get that yet. And it makes things complicated, but I think people are understanding. So I wanted to mention that. Okay, so our topic tonight is how to keep your customers coming back to you. Like, what can we do for customer retention? What do we do to keep our customers happy, to keep them loyal, and keep them excited about new things coming up? So we have so many different ideas for you. I'm going to start with Jen. She's in California. She's going to talk about order packaging and delivery and like all kinds of stuff. Go for it.
Guys, okay, so first I was just gonna talk about the little I do like little thank you packs in my orders. So every time they order, they get a little thank you pack, and I keep it really similar to a party pack for those who do that. So I use the same envelopes, the little Mylar ones. Everyone's seen those before. And then I just add different things. So I'll just go through with what I add. So this month I added the, warmer of the month brochure. I also added the holiday collection brochure. So those two things are in there. I also do a scent circle with a little thank you on there. Put that in there as well for each order. Then I do like some fun fall confetti and some stickers and some treats. So I have like candy of some kind. This is like a caramel apple candy. And then I have my stickers. So one's just with my website on there. And one is, if you love your order, take a picture and tag me on social media. So a lot of times, as soon as they see this, they will put their new warmer up on social media and tag me so their friends know where to get it. And then this is always just a reminder of my site. So those are some fun things that I put in there, and I'll get like, fall leaves confetti or something from Hobby Lobby, and just make it like a little fun pack to get. Actually, one of my customers told me that her daughter now collects the buddy clips so that she can be the first one to get my orders off the porch before her brother, because she knows I have candy in there. And so she looks forward to my bags on the porch because she goes and takes the candy before her brother sees it. So now she does a full-on collection of buddy clips. So my friend always like texts and just says, thank you so much for always including these fun little extras for my kids. They enjoy it. And so then in turn, she orders more. And now her daughter is, has a full-on collection of buddy clips. So it really does pay off. And then they'll look through the holiday collection. They'll circle what they want in the brochure. They'll send me a text and they'll order again. So a lot of times this will lead to more orders as well, because they have something else to look at. They're also my VIP group. So I do keep in contact with them. I post every day, and these are people I talk to every day. But it is just nice to get a little like treat in your order. And I usually try to make it seasonal. So like this is a pumpkin circle, and the candy will be caramel apple candy. So I just try to keep it fun and seasonal, because it's fun, right? Like what we get to do is fun. And who doesn't want to get like a cute order? Like a lot of times they'll say, oh my gosh, this feels like a gift. Like they paid for it, but they still feel like it's a gift. So I also use like different bags for packaging. So these bags just come in a like 10 pack or 20 pack from Hobby Lobby as well. And they're always like 40% off. This is just like fun fall festive bags. These are my small ones for bars. And then I'll usually just get plain craft handle bags from Amazon so that I can tie different seasonal stuff on there, like ribbon, or if I do want to do the scent circle just in the front, you could tie this right onto your craft bag. So if you didn't want to put together a whole little like packet, you could just take this, do some fun ribbon. I have some different seasonal ribbon here. A lot of times I'll just take like a fun pumpkin ribbon right now and tie this right onto the craft bag with a thank you sticker. I get these thank you stickers from Amazon, and you just tie it right on the front and it looks cute. So it feels seasonal, but then you can keep using those same craft bags for the next season. They'll work with your holiday stuff too. Just get some more holiday circles and some different ribbon and you're good to go. So that's how I like to keep my orders fun and like what I like to include with them. So I hope that helps. Jess, what's up?
Okay, so do you mail those little thank yous or do you put it in their order?
I put it in their order for local delivery, but if they did order off my website, I will send them a little pack too.
Thank you.
So I don't do a ton of happy mail, but I do just send them a little thank you note. And I did just get these little cards made, these thank you cards. And this was actually something inspired by Melissa Gratz. We got to hear her speak recently. And I loved her idea. I'll just read this to you really quick because I thought it was a really cute idea. It says, thank you. Thank you for supporting my small business. When you think Scentsy, I want you to think of me. Because of you, I get to do what I love, Jen Neff. And it's just a little postcard. And then I'll just write a heart and sign my name on the back too. So it's personal. But I just love the little ease of a postcard to slip in there as well. And you could mail this out super easy and super cheap if you wanted to do that in a scent circle. So it's up to you how much you want to do. But I do love a little card. So, and Chris, thank you. Chris reminded me that I should always have a personalized card in my orders, and I completely agree. Thank you, Chris. And that's all.
When we were chatting, when our directors were chatting, we were discussing also porch pickup versus do you deliver? Do you just ship everything? So I thought like us, the leaders who are on, we could just share the different way that we handle that. So Jen, will you share what you typically do?
Yeah, I typically deliver in my area and I'll deliver a couple times a week. So we're in a small town and then we have another small town that's about, I don't know, 15 minutes away. So I'm not there in that town all the time. So I'll deliver there like once a week. And my kids' school is near there. So people know that I'm not going to deliver every day, but they do know that I can, deliver once a week. So I just give them the option and I say, I can either put on my porch for pickup or I will be in your area on this day, this week. Is that okay? And most of the time they would like it delivered. So they opt for that. But lately, a few have been in my area and just said, you know what, I'll give you a break. Let me just stop by and get it off your porch. So I give them the option. But it's one of those things that I feel like is a good service to offer is the delivery, especially if I'm doing bulk orders, I'm getting this stuff in. I like to package it cute for them and then drop it on their porch. But again, I give them the option and let them pick it up if they want to.
I'll share what I do and then we can let Chris have a turn too. I was just going to say that I am very similar in my delivery type stuff. I used to deliver everybody's and then I realized like I'm spending a lot of time doing this. I would say the majority I still deliver because people love that. And it's just part of the convenience of ordering through somebody, but I do tell them, I text them and I say, same thing. I will be making my deliveries on Thursday, or I'll be making my deliveries on this day. Or like you said too, like if it's kind of farther out, 20, 30-minute drive, I'll be, next week on Tuesday. If you want to come sooner, I can set it on my porch and I'll throw in a free bar, or you could do a scent circle or something. But guys, I got a bunch of discontinued bars just sitting right here. And I'll look and I'll see what kind of scents they typically like. Or if I don't really know and they have a mixture, I'll just like pick something that's seasonal but discontinued, like a fall scent that we had last year, throw that in. It's like no problem for me to get rid of that. And I appreciate that they came to pick that up. Another thing we were talking about was, do you charge the 5% shipping fee? And we kind of differed on what we did. And that's one of the things about having your own business is you get to choose. But if you're newer, it may be normal for you that there's 5% on all orders, even on party orders under 500 PRV. But that began, I think it was September 2008. And some consultants who have been around since before forever, and anytime we had a 200 PRV order, I mean, we did free shipping. So some people kept that just as a courtesy for their customers. I decided to just try and see what happened. And I told people I would write it at the bottom of their order form, effective September 1st, 5% shipping on all orders. And nobody has said anything. I have 2 customers that are amazing, and they order probably on average $100 a month. Like they'll order every, however often, but they're just always getting stuff. And I just cover their shipping because I am so appreciative of them, and that's a gift. And I've told them, but yeah, so it's up to you what you do. But if you haven't tried it yet and you've been afraid, I got to tell you, I appreciate earning that 5% instead of giving it away. However, for some people, like that's their thing, and the people in their town know that that's what they do. And so, we can choose what we want to do. I want to show you guys real quick too what I put in my orders, if that's okay. I'm like Jen, but I just use these clear cello bags. Did you see Scentsy has some now?
Oh,
Did you
really?
see them? They're branded. There's holiday ones and there's regular ones. Adorable. But I have my 7-year-old, she's 7. She put my Scentsy Club postcard in there. She put my family thank you, which I want to switch over to what you did, Jen. Like, because of you, I get to do what I love. And then I have I wish these would come back in stock because now everybody's asking me wanting them. But then I put the seasonal, like holiday harvest brochure, scent of the month sample and stuff on top of that. And everybody freaking loves it. It's like a little gift inside there, they do love it. Okay, Chris, will you share and what you do for PWS thank yous too?
You're muted, Chris.
I couldn't find the mute button. So first on my deliveries, sorry, you block them out. I know, Jess, I knew that was going to happen. I don't know. Anyway, and she's not going to stop because we've been gone all day. So what I do on my deliveries is I do not deliver every day. I tell them ahead of time, like this order that I got last night that I'm putting together, I will deliver on Thursday, or they're welcome to pick it up any other time at my house. Now, I am strategic on my deliveries. Very seldom do I deliver to a home if they work outside of the home. My teachers get delivered at school because then everybody around them sees it. I have a girl that her husband owns a dealership, and I'll have her meet me at the dealership, and she's figured it out, I'm sure, because her house is actually closer than the dealership, but I always use an excuse of I'm over there by it because I collect orders that way. So I am constantly delivering. Now, if it's going to get them in trouble, of course I won't, but very, very seldom does somebody say, oh, I can't have a delivery at work. My hairdresser gets hers. There's a local shake shop. If they have a customer that orders from me that's in every day, I'll set it there on the table and they'll come to the shake shop and get it. And that way everybody's seen it since then. So I've actually signed up the girl that works there now so she can take the orders when they come in, which is fine because it's still my downline. So I do try to make sure that I deliver where I can benefit the most from. So that's my personal. As for the shipping, I've always been known for free shipping. So I do eat that cost if I have to. I try not to put in less than a $500 order and then I don't have to worry about it. But so thank yous, I do a little different. I've tried many different ways over the years. I have started creating my stuff to do a little packet with the help of Kathy and Canva. So I will be starting packets by the end of this week because I've been doing a lot of that. But what I have been doing is these little postcards that come from Scentsy Consultant Store that you actually get to pick your stickers to put on them. And this was another Melissa Gratz. I mean, I know we must stalk that poor lady because she's so good at all the different things she does because she strives on customer service. But so I'll pick, like, this one is the one that's going to go out in the orders for these because they have the holiday catalog in them. So I put 3 of the holiday scent stickers in. I do not put them on unless I need them because these cards I can use all year. So I don't want to put all holiday scents and then not need them all. On the back, I put this "thank you for supporting my small business" sticker over the postage, and then I can write anywhere on it. And I stick this inside my orders. So this is giving them the opportunity to smell a couple different smells. Now, if I have one that happened to order Christmas cottage, I'd probably put a different sticker on it because they obviously know what that sticker is. If it's just 1 or 2 orders now, the amount of orders I have right now, they'll all get the same exact one. But I've used the cleaning ones and I've used the body ones, and I have sold these items, especially if they didn't know we had them. So the brochure that goes with the body, I'll throw in there also, because maybe they've never ordered any body products from me. So if I use the thank you card with the body, I throw in the body brochure with it. And most of the time a body sample because they need to know what they're getting. Online orders, always get this rack card that says "thank you for your online order. Appreciate your business. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help you place your next order." And then I will write on the back, let me know what you thought of your enchanted pumpkin warmer. I'm so glad you got it before it sold out. Whatever I have to put on there. Something that always has one of the items they bought. Even on these, I may put that I see you love pumpkin roll as much as I do, or always something personal I try to put in there. And then when I send this, I mail this in just a number 10 envelope, and I always put a scent circle. I feel like they paid for shipping, so the least I can do is give them these. I get them with my free product, so that's what I do with those. So that's it. Those are my thank yous. Was I supposed to go over something else, or was that it?
I think that's everything. That was
Okay.
really good. And you guys, if I have to say, like, there's one thing you just need to do, I just feel it deep down inside, is send something for PWS orders. Even if you're not mailing something, acknowledge it through a text, through an email, through a phone call, something. Because have you guys ordered from companies, from parties? Like, I've ordered Pampered Chef and all kinds of stuff and never heard one thing from that consultant, and it's kind of icky. And there's no way I'm going to choose that person as my consultant. I'm going to keep ordering through parties as they come up and support my friend who's hosting. But if I wanted something, I'm not going back to them. At this point in my business, I've been doing this long enough. It's like a personal thing. I'm definitely not. I'm angry a little bit. Some people will just not think of you. That's the more neutral option. I have issues, but yeah, you guys feel me. You're nodding and laughing. I feel like you get it. So if nothing, and I know we get busy and it's so easy to forget, but Scentsy sends us that email. So flag it when you get a PWS order, flag it, keep it unread, whatever you need to do until you can do something, even if it's just texting or calling or emailing them. You can email straight from there. I think it has their email in the email that Scentsy sends us, but just acknowledge it and say thank you. But like Chris said, get those scent circles as a 6-pack for half off. And I put it, under my business supplies customer that I have. I'll put them for the perpetual party board as a half price and get those that way. That way I'm also getting, I can put that on my taxes. But yes, I do the same thing with the rack card and the innocent circle. And you might be able to get away with a regular stamp, but sometimes certain places want you to do that 70-cent non-machinable. So you might try one out, see what your post office says about it, but do something. And then there are some consultants, and we kind of talked about this with our leaders. There are some consultants these days who like to do like monthly mail outs with samples, or since postage has gotten so pricey, some people do like monthly postcards where they go in Canva and they say like, this is the scent of the month. Here's a QR code for my harvest brochure and this and this and this, whatever. And that's a really cool way to treat the people who have recently been ordering from you. I haven't gotten into monthly mailers. The only things I mail are PWS order thank yous, and I've been spoiling my Scentsy Club customers. I just mailed out my stuff today. They got this is a month I didn't plan very well. So I gave them a fall scent, just something I had. I gave them a free bar. I gave them a cotton cleanup. There was something else in there. Oh, a sample of the scent of the month. So this is a little like not my most extravagant, but I will do like the bracelets that we had, or just something fun. Like I'll make samples. I think I've told you guys this before, but I've made samples of like our clean, like a counter clean, and then a dish soap on the little sponge, like something I don't give to all of my customers, but I made those special just for those Scentsy Club customers. And I typically have like 5 to 7 each month, as long as they spend over 30. If it's under 30 for Scentsy Club, they're getting just a scent circle from me. I think that's fair.
Do you,
So-
do you do all your Scentsy Club order thank yous on one day? So
Yes.
like you did all your September Scentsy Club thank yous today.
Mhm. And for the people who had a Scentsy Club order processed in September,
Gotcha.
that's why they get, that's like a thank you for your, when I say thank you for your September Scentsy Club order. So they got to know, oh, if I had a monthly one instead of bi-monthly, I wonder if I'd be getting a gift every month. Yes, you would. Okay, let's see.
So, sorry, the Scentsy Club,
Mhm.
where do you find like who's been ordering it? Do you have like a list that you can pull up and then?
Yeah, if you go to your orders tab, there's like, place order and then order history. And there's actually a little tab now that says Scentsy Club. So you can go to that and you can see all the upcoming ones. If you want to see the past ones, if you go to your order history, select your date range, like I selected September 1st through September 30th. Then in your order category, you can just say Scentsy Club orders. And then all of those that came up, like you just sort through. We kind of talked about this, but putting samples in orders are going to get you more orders. You guys have put a sample of the scent of the month in an order, and then that customer is like, oh my gosh, I need more, right? I just had someone text me today, I need 2 more bars of that mosaic pumpkin is what they said. I said, do you mean fairy tale pumpkin? But that was what was on the flyer, so it works, right? It works, putting samples, and not just wax samples. So like once you feel like you got the wax samples down, like she's showing, those are easy. Those are from the Scentsy store.
And I get so many more orders off of this one than I do the ones I make myself.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah. It's like I sent for probably a year the ones I made myself, and I didn't have a whole lot of people. But then when I started sending these with the washer whiff in it, and then I do send that flyer that comes with the laundry. You guys know what flyer I'm talking about?
So wait, the back of that is the washer whip from Scentsy as well?
So here's what I do.
Yes, show us.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So these are the little bags that I send my top seller cards in. I can pull one out if I need to, but it fits a 4x6 card. Okay. And so I put the laundry in there, and then I put the Scent Soft if I've got it. I didn't have it on this one in particular. And then I have the washer whiffs that all come from, and so I put them all in this nice little bag. That way they know it's all one load. And I always put a thank you sticker of some sort in it. And then I put it in there. Now, I think I am going to change to the Soulflame that everything's all in the same thing, so it looks more like a gift package, but it'll still have the same scent because these have completely changed. I mean, I have one lady I gave one sample to, and she ordered 2 bundles.
Yeah.
2 laundry bundles, because she couldn't decide which scent she wanted. The scent that I sent her or the one that she liked the bar. So she ordered both. So that right there was $100 worth of laundry last month for somebody
As
that's
a-
never ordered anything other than bars from me, ever.
Yeah, as a customer, my Scentsy lady, she sent me one of them dryer discs, and now it's like game on. I love those things. I put them in my kids' gym bags even because it's bad in there, you know.
Kathy was showing a thank you. The other day we were on a FaceTime call. I don't use the dryer disc personally. I don't know why, I just don't. So I always have a ton of them around. Hopefully she's going to get it because she made a little sample with one of the dryer discs. And it was so, there it is. It was so cute. And she had the QR code on it. So it goes directly to that.
Those are easy samples because you just pull them apart. Like take them out of the box and pull them apart, stick a sticker on.
Exactly. I never even, so.
Yeah, and it mails
Um,
wonderfully. If you wanted to mail it, I mean,
Chris,
Will it mail with a non-machinable stamp?
as long, my postman says that as long as it's flexible, it can go with the 70-cent stamp. And they're flexible. It's not any more rigid than a scent circle is.
And it's the same cost when you split them up.
Yeah.
Chris, for your little packet of laundry stuff, this is what I was just thinking. You could make a circle sticker that said, "This loads on me," or "Thank you loads," or something like that. Like there's got to be some.
You know, I'm writing that down, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking, like when you held that up, I'm like, okay, I have loads of appreciation for you. This loads on me, or something like that. Like I'm
I've
totally
seen a
feeling.
cute sticker say that before. I'll have to look and see if I can find it. Someone made one that was really cute that says that.
Okay,
Good
well,
idea.
maybe I've seen it before then.
Well, I don't know, but I just wrote it down because it's going on my next, because you guys don't want to look at my office because it's crazy. But
Yes, we do. Now we're all really.
this just came in my order today.
Holy shit.
So I'll be making some more laundry samples. I'm telling you, it pays for itself. So
What scents do you pick?
this time there was only one in stock.
Oh,
So these are all Luna. These were all shimmer.
You can't go wrong with Luna though. It's like the fave
No,
for everybody, I think.
Luna.
I love that
No.
person. I think you're smart to still do those little bags. Do they have the little?
Yeah.
Do you? The
They
ones that have
yeah,
the-
they have the little seal on them.
And then
my-
you could still put that in a bag with other.
Put it in.
Keep
Mhm.
it all in
I
one little-
like to make labels that slap on the outside of it and like an envelope seal, and I stick it to the outside after it's already been the flap is put
Yeah,
over and
that's-
sealed. Like that, yes,
Mhm.
but I make my own.
Normally I put this one, but I'm out. So,
Uh-huh.
but because of Kathy, I could make my own. Now, so you guys don't understand. I was so frustrated with him. I even made my
loves it
own
now.
new bar labels. I was so excited. I had to send her a message that says need more wax and has my QR code that goes just to the wax page for my wax bars. So
Another cute idea I just saw recently using the I know a lot of people use the scent circles. Cloudberry Dreams. I got probably like 36 of those because there was a cute little label going around and I just printed it myself and it says, I come in laundry, fresh. And since Cloudberry Dreams comes in so many different scents, it's like a fun little thing to just add on the front all the little things, all the different, things it comes in.
now I do put this little sticker here inside my bars. Can't really see it on here, but it says like this is Sun-Kissed Citrus and it says available in, and it has a picture of like the bar, the scent circle, the pack, the car bar, all that stuff that it's in. I do that. Not on everyone. If it only comes in the basic stuff, I do not put the sticker in it. But if it comes with laundry and all that good stuff,
It's such a good idea.
it goes in it. It goes on the inside. I used to put my label on the inside and then my label started looking yucky. So now they're going on the outside.
Chris, while you're on talking, will you share your little customer info sheet you're trying out?
So, tell me my office is. This is my customer info sheet. I mean, it may actually, I don't remember where we got it.
Got the old logo on it.
It's got the old logo. It's time for a new update. It's on my list, but you know.
Hey, what
So it has their name, address, email, all the information, their birthday, anniversary. So what I've been doing, because I do send happy mail every single month. I want a monthly reminder of me. And I feel like in my business, it has paid off. So if I send them a harvest brochure, I'll put the date that I sent it and I'll put harvest, and then I'll put like M for mail, SB if it went in my scent box that month, or O if it put it in an order. And so this is helping me that I'm not sending them multiple catalogs or multiple brochures, or because I want to give them something different. So I'll put that there. And then I've been putting their orders here. And yes, it's handwriting and it's probably more, I don't know. I think it's worth it because I flip through it.
Like their
And I
order
can see
number?
what they number. No, I just put exactly what it is. So these are like my active customers. And so let me pull one up. So like this lady here, I have her information on it. This is what I've mailed her just in the last couple months, because I've just started. But this is what she's ordered from me. So like I knew she ordered Luna bars and Luna pods and Luna bars and Luna bars. So I made sure when I sent her a sample, I sent her the Luna, because obviously she loves it. So at the glance, I can see exactly. But I also, I sent it to her when I sent her scent box. And I sent her a special thing in the mail because I noticed since April of 2019, she's bought a scent box from me every single month I've done one. So I sent her a scent box surprise last month, which was just a package with all kinds of goodies. I mean, nothing. I mean, it had a scent circle and it had some samples in it. She used to love the fragrance sprays. I don't know why she quit buying them. I had an extra one in Luna, so I sent it to. So it's made it where I can actually see what they've ordered and I know how to go more towards their liking. Because I don't want to send them, if they hate floral, I don't want to send them a floral sample. I've wasted my sample because they're probably not going to spray it if they don't like it. So I'm just starting out, but we'll see how well it works. But I'm excited about it because I feel like I'm at least getting their samples and their freebies more personalized. So, and it's also helping me.
That's a great idea. Yeah, that's a great idea.
So, but the back of it, I just fill out too, as it keeps going. But it also, there was a couple that I was looking through because I went ahead and put last fall and winter orders in there too. So I went in and when I saw that Cozy Cardigan they had ordered, I shot them a text that said, hey, it's back, with this funky little GIF guy or whatever you guys call them that said, it's back. And then I told them what it was back. And 2 or 3 of them at least have ordered already. I have 2 or 3 that want to smell all the testers. So those are scheduled to be done. So I've gotten some action out of it.
I'm not muted, right? Forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. So I wanted to touch a little bit on what you're talking about on just follow up. I would say that this is a topic that really consultants just started talking about maybe within the last 5 years. Those of us who have been around longer, it's in every single training, we never heard anything about follow up. And would you guys agree? It's kind of a new thing where I never was trained on that. And so I still struggle with a system. I've tried different things here and there, but I would say it's still done is better than perfect. So even if you cannot stick with something where you are 100% consistent, try something new, do something where you're reaching out. So you do a porch drop off on Thursday. On Thursday night, you say, hey, just want to make sure you got your bag, or on Friday, I want to make sure that you got your bag off your porch. And you could say like, I hope you enjoy it. Usually I don't ask a lot of questions, or maybe I'll say, I would love to hear your favorites. But then maybe a few days later or the next week, I will try my hardest. So what I've been doing is, like I have a stack of orders right now that I need to bag up. So then I'll give them I hope there's no card information. So then I'll give them their yellow and below, and I keep the weight. Well, before I file this away, I've been trying lately to keep it on my desk so that I come in here and I'm like, oh, I just delivered those this week. I should check in. Or like, oh, that was just last week. Maybe I need to check in. So I'm trying to do some different things, but check in and just say, hey, how are you liking your scents? How are you liking this? Doesn't have to be anything fancy. You're just casual. How are you liking it? What are your favorites that you got? And then I'll also say, speaking of customer service, if there's someone local to me, I will say, if there's a scent that you don't love, just before you warm it, I usually will say, you can stop by and pick something out that I have on hand at home. So, and they're usually willing to do that at that point, just come by, or I'll like tell them what I have and we'll just do a porch swap again or whatever. We figure it out. But I think that people like that. It's less risk that way because they know that I'll do that. But anyway, that's just another customer service thing. But beyond that, it's really great if you can to get into a routine. So you check like a couple days after it's been delivered, then you check again maybe the next week or a couple weeks later. Some people just leave their stuff sitting on their entryway and they don't even start using it until you text them and remind them. They like, oh, I've been so busy, I haven't even gotten it out of the box. Well, it's a good reminder for them to start using it. And then later on, I'll usually check in a month later, 2 months later and say, how are you doing? Are you still enjoying all your scents? And I even then, I'm still not asking for a sale yet. Sometimes I will say, I'm going to be putting in an order next week. If you need anything, let me know. But I think sometimes people get really hung up on like that they're pressuring people to buy more, when really you're just like making sure they're happy with their order. So you can be real casual about it, but follow up is one of those things that does work. And if you're ever sitting at a month where you are struggling with PRV, or your life has been real busy, you haven't had any parties or something, pull out your old order forms or go back through your workstation and just check in with people. You don't even have to ask for the sale. A lot of times they're going to say, oh, I've been meaning to order. Try it. It will happen. Do any of my leaders have anything else that we were wanting to talk about? I have a couple of things that I have on my list.
I'm not a leader, but I had something I wanted to ask you guys.
Yeah, great.
Okay, because I was like, when I saw the topic, I was like, this is perfect because these literally got here on Friday. And it's playing off with your follow-up right now. I watched one of the trainings from our SFR. So they have automatic like follow-up postcards that go out. So this is the front side, which I'll read. And then I swapped the rat cards that you helped me out with before. So the front now says like, I leave the space to write their name. So this goes in all the orders now, regardless, whether they're being mailed for PWS or in like my local. So it says, enjoy the sample with your order and for the next 2 months. Make sure I have your mailing address and I will ship them directly to you. If you love it, make sure you let me know. Thanks for being a VIP. And then the back has, like you said, like if you love it, brag about it, tag me on your social media, club, join, and basic website QRs. So with that, I was going to do automatically. Now, again, if they're PWS, I have it to ship out, right? But for some of the local people, I don't always have their direct one. So then it does leave it up to them to give it to me, but then at least they know they're getting 2 months of freebies. So then I have, hey, again, blank, like it's happy meal time. I hope you're enjoying your samples. Don't forget to check out what limited time offers we have online this month. There's always something new and exciting. And then I have a little hi instead. Same thing. If you love your samples, brag about it. Like let your friends know that you get freebies from the order you didn't even make. And then it says, hi again, this is your third sample. Don't let it be your last. Contact me for my next group order, or you can order direct on my site and attach our link. I use these rewards to continue these goodies and our VIP perks and prizes. And then instead of the brag part, it says, or how about hosting your own online scent event? We can do party packs for you and your friends. Enjoy a simple link to text out. Enjoy stocking up and using the rewards. So I was going to do the scent of the month packs. Like we've all have like our flyers with, I usually have the stickers though, but I'm now trying to figure out what kind of other samples to throw in. Cause I usually have all the samples that I've made go in my party packs. And I was afraid of being too repeat type things. Cause like Amy knows, it's like, I'm running another business already. I've got 2 kids. One started in school. I'm literally driving the middle of my day every day right now to pick her up and to take her to daycare. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of things I can add in with like the scent of the month to widen it without making it 1,000 times work on my end, because my time limited in what I can do.
Are you trying to keep it in a letter envelope?
It's the same, no, it's the same clear ones you have, the mailers. Like the,
I mean, if you can batch make, like I made samples of Scentsy Fresh.
those ones I don't think can fit in here because of how thick they are. They have to fit in our mail slot. And
Oh,
those
okay.
ones get big. So it was like, okay, great. I can do soaks. I can do a bit of washer whiffs. But then it's like, I feel like I'm only mailing 2 things. So I'm just like, are felts good? Do they look cheap? Like I don't mind sending a sample, but I didn't want it to be, like I said, one day I do a soak and then one day is like a felt. And it's like, the balance isn't quite there. So I was just open to maybe other suggestions or keeping them all.
Have you tried the body line from our Scentsy consultant store?
Yep, I have a bunch here. Yeah.
Okay. Because they come like 4 different things, and I don't give them all 4, but I do give them 2.
Okay.
So again, my little Ziplocs. So I give them like the body wash, then I'll give them the body cream. And then what's the other 2? Hand soap and lotion. I'll put those 2 together, or whatever the other 2 are. And I give them 2. And then I ordered some of these that I'm going to send to my pet people.
Oh yeah, I did those last month for my top 10.
Okay.
My top
So
10 always
I
get,
utilize these.
Yeah.
I don't have to make them.
What are
They're
they?
the pet samples.
Mhm.
So, because most people, like if you're delivering, you pretty much know if somebody has a pet or not.
Yeah, I don't deliver. First,
Um,
my schedule. I don't do a lot of delivery, but my VIPs know that. And same thing, I always put in for free shipping. And I say, if you're getting free shipping, you come pick it up, basically.
Well,
Could you do felt samples that are just like of the stuff that's coming out? So like a couple of the brick ones and then a couple, and do like generous where it's like you like chop up a bunch of wax if you're not like dipping it.
Yeah, I do dip them because like my party packs, I usually throw in like 2 to 3 felt samples and then 2 other types of sample. So that's what I'm saying. Like I use the body ones. I've done my soaks. I've done my counter cleans, but those ones I can mail in because I do it in a different packaging. So those ones I drop off and go. So they're fine. It was just more to keep it flat and for the weight to keep it at like the 1 stamp. Cause like 1 stamp here is $1 a stamp. So it's not cheap to mail out things to start with. But maybe I consider like trying doing one of the body things. I try not to use those body ones too much actually, because I try to make a lot of mine. So maybe that could be something that I do. It's just, I wanted to be able to mix it up so they're not just getting the same sample every time. Because I ordered like 250 of the first one and then like 100 of the second, only like 50 of the third. Because the point is hopefully they're not waiting to the third. So
I would do a cute like postcard the same size as that, and then sort of like how Chris does with the 3 stickers. You could do the stickers and do it holiday like that, and so they have 3 more to smell. Or I've seen some really cute printable postcards where you can literally just staple a little bag with the felt on it, and it has 3 different ones with 3 different shapes, and then they at least get some like holiday ones from you too.
Okay. Yeah,
Like,
so
3
do
of
you
them,
make
and it maybe
these
you can make it the
reasonable?
same size. What?
Okay, so maybe I'll keep it to felts then as a whole, just to keep it consistent. And then my party packs have like the better goodies.
I
to
as a
the party.
customer would still be really excited, like to get the Harvest 3-pack as a sample felts, and the holiday one. Then we're gonna have lots of different things coming out. That'd be kind of
Okay. Thank
Plus,
you.
you can
guys.
also
Like I
do
said,
some mixes
that worked out great.
where you do like an evergreen scent and like a cranberry or something, or like I'm seeing a lot of people that are doing like caramel apple right now, Johnny Appleseed and a caramel one. But like a couple Christmases ago, there was like people did like iced pine and Christmas cottage or one of the like very Christmassy scents, and made like double layered or, 2-layer samples, but you could do a felt of each of that and be like Christmas tree in your house without an actual Christmas tree in your house.
And then just hope that they haven't already ordered them, because I
Yeah.
don't have the time to go through all the orders, unfortunately.
That's a good idea, Jess. I like the mixers. That's kind of different and unique, especially after we're done with more LTOs and we get into spring and stuff. That's
Yeah,
great.
because I respect that, like, you guys, this is your full time and you have the time to go and do these drives. Like, I don't. I have a job that has me unattainable for the majority of my day, and then now adding the fact that I have to be a chauffeur in that time frame. But thank you, Amy. I'll let you get back to your stuff. Thank you, guys, because like I said, I was really excited to start this after learning that in the training. But I was like, yeah, what do I put in it? Now I'm stuck.
That's what we're here for. Like that, because we're all taking ideas from everybody else. That's what that's our theme. It's like, here's the idea I got from someone else. Now I'm sharing it with you. A couple more things just as we're wrapping up. This just came up, and I know you guys are great about this, but every now and then we hear about people who slip up or whatever. So if you want your people to come back to you, you put their order in when you tell them you're going to put their order in. You don't hold on to it for a month. Technically, we're not supposed to accept payment beyond 2 weeks from when you place your order. So just be professional and place your order when you say you're going to place it. Then when their order comes, don't let it sit in your house for a week or two before you get it to them. If something is happening in your life where you just cannot get that to them, tell them, hey, something is happening in my life. You're welcome to come to a porch pickup. I can grab your things for you or whatever, but just don't let it sit there. If nothing else, just communicate and say, I'm a little behind this week. We were just out of town. I can get you your stuff, next week or whatever. Just let them know it's in, I've got it. Usually I'm not the same day, you guys. I don't get my package and deliver it the next day, but within a few days of me receiving that, I try to at least decide, okay, who are my deliveries that I'm going to have to make, and text them and make arrangements, and then I can get their stuff done, and it holds me accountable to it. So just being really good at communication is really important. And then the last thing I wanted to bring up is just different kinds of payment options. It doesn't totally go with customer retention, but it is like a customer service type thing. And it's really up to you, but I just thought I would mention it for anybody who might be new or might be interested in different ways of accepting payment. Used to be, we would always take people's credit card information, or they would write us a check, or they would give us cash. But these days there's so many options. And it's really up to you to research what you want to do. I know some people will accept through Facebook Pay or Apple Pay or Zelle. The ones that I offer up to people first when they're like, how should I pay? Or if I'm giving them a total, I would say, do you have Venmo or Cash App? Those are the ones I use the most. Then if they say no, I'll say PayPal, because I know PayPal is so much easier for them to click goods and services. And if they're not thinking about it, then it's just, they're like, oh yeah, this is goods and services. And then I get that fee. I like to do friends and family as much as possible. When I do have something go through that gets tagged on with that fee, then I will try to use that as a tax deduction, but I don't always remember, you guys. I will say there is a new thing going into effect in 2022, I think, where if you have over $600 in charges, for sure it's happening in PayPal. I think it's going to happen in Venmo too, where if you have over $600 in Cash App too, going through as goods and services, not friends and family. So if people just are comfortable sending it that way, you're fine. But what's going to happen is you're going to get, I think it's a 1099. You're going to get a tax document that says, this is for US. Sorry, Arlen, I don't know how it's going to work for you, but for US, you're going to get a tax document that says you owe on this, but it's no big deal. You just have to talk with your person who helps you with your taxes. I was reading about this, and you can simply just say I used that money to then pay for the product. I didn't actually earn that money. So there's a way for you to actually then just turn and take that and use that deduction, and it cancels it out. So if you see something about that, I'm warning you ahead of time. But I love Venmo. I love Cash App. PayPal's fine because I turn around and I'll either, you can put it back into your bank, or I usually spend that money whenever I'm, don't tell I don't have an accountant, so no problem.
The nice thing about Venmo is you can get a debit card through them. And I do use that function. And so then I just turn around and whatever on my Venmo account, I just use the debit card to pay for that portion of my Scentsy order.
Yeah, that's really easy, because then you don't have to cash it out into your bank account and then use your debit card or
And
whatever.
wait a few days.
Yeah, that is really nice. That's a definite benefit of Venmo. That was smart of them to do that. Okay, you guys, thanks for being on. I said I was going to do a drawing. I'm going to do a drawing real quick. I'm not counting my directors. I'm sorry. 1,
It will
2,
be okay.
3, 4, 5. There's 5. You have great odds, everyone. Are you ready? I'm looking in order of my screen. Jess is 1, Joella is 2, and Kendra, you are number 3. Woohoo! Kendra, you earned a prize.
Whoop, whoop.
And I'm either going to mail it to you, or honestly, I might be an infant and I might drop it off next week. Speaking of expensive shipping. So anyway, thanks for being on this week, you guys. Thanks for being on this month. It has the potential to be a really great month if you put a little bit of planning into it. If you'll reach out to your customers, like we've said, spoil them a little bit. It doesn't take a lot of extra time or money. You can do it cheaply. You really can. And we'll just keep our customers happy. Anybody have any questions before we hop off? Everybody's ready to go to bed. All right. Good night.
I'm ready to go put aloe on my face. I
Bye.
didn't know I got some.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.